Good day, my Sonation. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Matsiri Soyo. If it's your first time on this channel, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below, and share it broader and wider as we are building this beautiful, happy community this side. And guys, you are on dear my soul. By the way, I'm the twin that's just one solo, so I'm doing things for myself by myself and of course on my own, so you better congratulate me. Guys, you know what, I took a break from watching Nandi and the Reverend for about 3 weeks, guys. I took a break and I said, please, this is so toxic, let me not watch this, let me give them a break. Maybe by the time I come back it will be a perfect family. There will be love there. Kids won't be crying and the husband won't be crying that much because we are color lot at. Yazini, I sat down on weekend and I watched all these 3 episodes. Guess what? Still the very same thing. It's even worse. Guys, you know what? I don't understand. Guys, I'm not married, right? So I have nothing, like zero knowledge of how people do things in their marriage. But I love love, right, guys? I love love, and I don't think I will ever get married to someone that I don't respect, because the moment I feel like love is completely out of the window and there is no respect at all, I'll just leave that marriage. Because I like people who love so much toxicity, but they love being together, but they can, everything that they do, they hate one another. Nandi's family doesn't like this guy, and this guy also doesn't like Nandi's family. You know what? And Unandi agatandi abantu from the husband side of the family. So now, guys, Unandi says, no, the pastor said his family is coming to see the child, obviously, to see the young baby, because she has just given birth to the 7th child. Unandi akafuni lutho, uthi labantu labo habafihla ibile tlo protection order because she doesn't want them near her children. I don't know what this guy's family members have done to Nandi's children, because it seems like she doesn't want anything. She gets frustrated, everything ha. But but as we are still working on that one, just waiting to see how this guy is going to manage this thing of his family side coming. Abazali kaNandi bayafika, and uNandi knows exactly how her husband feels about her dad. But then bayafika, mabafika, this guy decides to go. I don't know where he's going, but to give them some space. But then I saw that next week there's going to be a commotion as well, because lo tata lo uthi Nandi's dead. Guys, imagine your father-in-law like pointing a knife at you, or maybe now you're running around, there is a knife, he wants to kwaza you again. Ikare ke lenyalo la filiming lena, guys, dibaesekopong tsa kgale kwana tsena re di shebella in the villages, ba lelekisana ka thipa. And then this guy also says he's still complaining that Nandi's dad used to beat up his children, in front of him. He's not happy with that. Ingathi bayambullisha nje, ingathi utata kaNandi is bullying this guy, umkhwenyana wakhe, guys, the way I see it. And we are khala lo baba lo. So now he goes out with the children. Now he's having a conversation with the daughter, who's the firstborn daughter. The daughter even says the way it's so toxic, she is suggesting that they separate. Imagine your teenage child telling you that this relationship is not going anywhere because bayahlukumezana labantu. The child is the one who's suggesting that you can even, you guys might as well separate because it's too much. So Nandi's husband also says, because I realized that now I'm co-parenting with my daughter. So labantwana, they've just confirmed ukuthi Nandi is not raising them. She's expecting them to raise themselves. The eldest daughter has to raise the young ones. So the younger ones, the ones, maybe the twins also have to raise these other ones, the little ones that are coming after, because uthi, mina anginasikhathi. Then she locks herself inside the room. The issues will be dealt with Kibana ka bona ba bona uNandi akasingeni because then she doesn't have time for that. All she wants to do is to pop the babies and pop the babies so that they can just raise each other or one another. Hi, and now she's having time of her life, guys. I don't understand Nandi Kutsi. What kind of selfishness is this? Because I also believe, staying in a relationship with someone that you don't like. Because it seems like they hate one another, especially Unandi. So, but you want to stay there because you want to look at this person every day and hurt this person. While he also looks at you and hurt you. Like, it's okay for you to be together so that you can hurt one another. That's selfishness. So now, guys, let's. So Unandi has got a tattoo of her ex, guys. And then this ex is not ex like ex before meeting the husband. They kind of separated with the husband, and Nandi found someone, moved on with someone. Guys, I'm thinking they were not even divorced. And then how long was that separation for her to find someone who was so relevant to the point of having a tattoo of this person on her body? Why you knowing exactly that you still have a husband, there is a possibility of getting back together with that husband? I know that was disrespect and being spiteful. I think she was doing it on purpose. So nomfundisi naye uNandi is actually accusing him of dating someone in the church, the widow. It's like this lady's husband, late husband, was friends with Nandi's husband. So the husband says, no, I had no place of stay. And then the lady offered for me to come and stay a back room or something. But Nandi Uti, she insists, but it doesn't look, to me, it doesn't look like beguna something, because lo pastor log gets pissed off. He is even shocked. How can you say I was dating that person? So Nandi finds everything that she can throw at this man, Uti. Unje, but she still wants to be with him. You are my husband, but we can't even have like a civil conversation, proper conversation, and say, yeah, hauna kutlolana bohloko, abazwelani at all. So Pastor Yana tries here and there, because now he wanted Unandi to support him trying to go back to the church, because like one of the leaders, she said, I cannot have a husband who is submitting to another woman. But what you want, because your husband doesn't have a job and that woman is a leader at that church, and your husband feels comfortable being in the church and preaching. But Nandi agafuni guti, and now he must submit, be under that woman. So Unandi but agamtholeli umsebenzi umyeni wakhe. But akafuni ukuthi asebenze lapho umsebenzi ukhona. Like, what kind of selfishness is this? Guys, I don't know if I'm judging, but I feel, according to me, I think I've never seen any woman who's as selfish as Nandi. Nandi is not working, and it doesn't look like she's looking for a job. It doesn't look like she's even expecting anyone to say, Nandi, go and work. Like, she's very much comfortable where she is. She's expecting her husband to have money, but she's not supporting him. Even when he goes out and look for a job, she's not supportive at all. And she's even selfish to the church members, because she was writing nonsense about them on social media. She's selfish to the husband. She is selfish to all of her kids, because she doesn't want to raise them. She doesn't want to be like, I'm the mother. Like, when we're saying Nandi is a very good mother, all she does is to take care of the kids. The kids are well taken care of because she's not working, and she does the motherhood kind of things, but she doesn't want to do that as well. Like, Nandi only loves herself. I see someone who only loves herself. Guys, I don't know what you think about this, but I'm waiting for the next episode to see all that drama. Thank you for watching my video. I love you so much. Comment down below and tell me if you're watching Nandi and the Rev. But I think it's the most realist reality show in Mzansi. It's painful. It's painful. It shows the struggles and everything, but okay, we are enjoying. I will see you on my next upload. Bye bye.